humanity faced a persistent dilemma: how to reliably convert a raw fuel's potential energy into sustained, controllable mechanical motion, surpassing the limitations of muscle power or cumbersome external combustion engines. Early attempts often yielded sporadic, inefficient bursts of power, far from the continuous force required for widespread adoption. This engineering bottleneck demanded a fundamental shift in approach. The solution materialized in the concept of internal combustion, a process where fuel ignition and energy release occur directly within a confined chamber. This radical departure enabled a more direct and potent conversion of chemical energy into mechanical work, paving the way for compact, powerful prime movers. The most prevalent implementation of this principle is the four-stroke cycle, beginning with the intake stroke. Here, a piston descends within a cylinder, creating a low-pressure zone. Simultaneously, an intake valve opens, drawing a precise mixture of air and atomized fuel into the expanding volume, preparing the chamber for the subsequent energy extraction. Following intake, the compression stroke initiates. Both the intake and exhaust valves seal the cylinder. The piston then ascends, drastically reducing the volume and consequently increasing the pressure and temperature of the air-fuel mixture. This pre-combustion conditioning is critical for a rapid and complete burn, maximizing energy yield. At the apex of the compression stroke, the power stroke commences. A precisely timed electrical spark ignites the highly compressed mixture. The ensuing rapid combustion generates an explosive increase in pressure, forcefully driving the piston downward. This forceful descent is the primary source of the engine's mechanical work. The final phase is the exhaust stroke. The exhaust valve opens, and the piston ascends once more, expelling the spent combustion gases from the cylinder. This clears the chamber, making way for a fresh air-fuel charge and allowing the cycle to repeat, establishing a continuous process of energy conversion. The engine's utility stems from its ability to transform the piston's reciprocating, linear motion into a usable rotational output. This is achieved by a connecting rod, which links the piston to an offset journal on the crankshaft. The crankshaft then converts the linear force into a continuous rotating motion, driving external systems. Precise operation of the intake and exhaust valves is paramount. This intricate timing is orchestrated by the camshaft, a rotating shaft with precisely shaped lobes. As the camshaft rotates, these lobes interact with valve lifters, opening and closing the valves at exact intervals, synchronized with the piston's position in its cycle. Fuel delivery evolved significantly to enhance efficiency. Early engines relied on carburetors, which mixed air and fuel through Venturi effect, often with compromises in accuracy. Modern engines utilize fuel injection systems, either port or direct, allowing for electronically controlled, precise metering and atomization of fuel directly into the intake port or combustion chamber, optimizing the air-fuel ratio. The ignition system's role is to deliver a high-voltage electrical spark at the exact moment required to initiate combustion. This typically involves an ignition coil, which steps up battery voltage, and a distribution mechanism, whether mechanical or electronic, to direct this high-voltage pulse to the correct spark plug at the precise point in the power stroke. Combustion generates immense heat, a significant engineering challenge. Without effective heat dissipation, critical engine components would overheat and fail. The cooling system circulates a coolant mixture through channels within the engine block and cylinder head, transferring heat away to a radiator where it dissipates into the ambient air. The numerous moving metal parts within an engine necessitate a robust lubrication system to minimize friction and wear. An oil pump forces engine oil under pressure through passages to critical interfaces, forming a protective film between components like bearings, piston rings, and valve train elements, reducing heat and extending component life. Early internal combustion engines were inherently inefficient and produced considerable emissions, posing environmental and regulatory hurdles. Subsequent engineering efforts concentrated on optimizing combustion chamber design, improving fuel atomization, and introducing exhaust aftertreatment devices like catalytic converters to transform harmful pollutants into less noxious gases. To increase power output without increasing engine displacement, forced induction systems like turbochargers and superchargers were developed. These devices compress the intake air before it enters the cylinders, allowing a greater mass of air-fuel mixture to be combusted, leading to a substantial increase in power and torque. The internal combustion engine, while fundamentally stable in its principles, remains a subject of continuous refinement. Advancements in materials science, increasingly sophisticated electronic control units, and innovative fuel management strategies persistently push the boundaries of efficiency, power density, and emission reduction, adapting to evolving performance and environmental demands.